Alright guys, I know what you're saying, which is probably the same thing I used to think when I got a challenge lock. This is from Aaron out in Colorado. When I got a challenge lock that had, built on a Defiant or a Quickset, and I kind of giggled. And then, if you guys look back, there's been more than one whipped by made on this as its chassis. So I have no idea what Aaron's got here. I did click a look around the edge. There are no, special sauce holes drilled in the side, anything like that. So it looks like normal, like a normal challenge lock with just 5 pins up here. And we're going to find out in just a minute. Let me clamp it up. I do have a key for it. And there we go. A little bit of party tape on it. And let's see if we can get this thing picked. In fact, I think I have a couple of these Defiants that I have never. They're still in the naughty bucket. I probably need to pull those out and do another whip by. All right, top of the keyway. It's a nice wide keyway. It's a quick set after all, and I will try if I can get this guy in there. Feels like I got a pin 5 is a really strong spring, and about number 3 also very strong spring. Well, we'll try it. All right, I might as well go. I'll go counterclockwise. Let's get the pin out. Put a little mark here. And do some zooming in. That ought to be good right there. All right, let's see where. Let's try to rake it first. May as well use the fat rake. I always seem to grab that 15,000 as a default now. So let's take him, slide him in there, and just keep really light tension and see if we can. There we go. I've already got a fault set. And everything kind of seized up now. So we'll just have to be happy with that. I'm going to go in there with the Attila. Also 25,000 wide keyway. I'm going to use a fat pick. Can't tell if that's feedback or we'll leave it alone for now. There we go. Oh, that was pin 2. I might have just overset him though. Okay, there's some counter rotation on pin 1. And lost the fault set. That was pin 3, a little click on him. I'm not sure if that's counter rotation or if I'm just, let's try it. Again, I might have just overset him. All right, I'm going to apply heavy tension now and try to force something to bind. And nothing is binding, which tells me I probably overset pin 1 there. So let's just recock it. And let's just do it manually this time. All the way in. Moderate tension. There we go. Pin 4. All right. I'm putting a lot of pressure on him. I got nothing. So let's just leave him. See if somebody else binds. And if not, yeah, let's go back to 4. Release tension a little bit. And then see if I can get him to pick. There we go. Got a fault set. All right, so he's probably spooled with a sharp edge, maybe even a serrated chamber. There's that counter rotation on pin 1 again. There we go. He's really cut high. Okay, that was pin 2. I'm focusing on pin 5 because it is a challenge lock. And if there's going to be a high cut one, I know you guys like to high cut them way in the back, and everything else seems set. So I'm going to go back there and see if I can force him. This is a gamble. I'm not getting any counter rotation at all. So let's try. Okay, there's pin 4. Very slight counter rotation. Okay, good. Okay, there's pin 2, counter rotation. We got a deep fault set going. Pin 1 is still okay. If I don't get this picked, I'm going to blame it on that barking dog in the background, breaking my concentration. There we go, pin 4 again. Okay, that was pin 5. Got a little click on him, and there we go. All right, let's see what Aaron put inside of this thing. Definitely not a standard Defiant. And I guess I don't have to blame the dog for anything now. I'll save that one for later. I'm sure there's going to be another lock that needs that as an excuse. Let's try the key. I do have it kind of mummified here. Nice. Okay, so been modified a little bit right here and on the end. Beautiful. Not even any resistance. You'll notice it was really rough to get in there, and it's pretty tough to get out. So we got some good spring action working on it. And let's put that up here. Let's take that spring off, or the clip off. I do have special tools for that, but this seems to work just as good, if not even better. All right, we are going to have a little problem with the follower, looks like. This is a weird shaped tailpiece. I may have one here. Let's try this guy. Nope. How about this guy? Nope. How about this guy? I think he's too big. I don't think he's going to work. It's tapered, so if I just use a normal follower like this, our pins are going to come spewing down into that gap. Let me try. Let's try to use a shim to bridge that gap. It's only got to work for 5 pins worth, right? So it's a gamble. And I'm going to hold it with my finger and try to slide the whole core like that. These gambles do pay off. All right, let's see if we got any weirdness. I don't see any from the top. No weird looking pins. I don't see any pin in pin, anything drilled out. So let's see what Aaron did to us here. I do see a lot of serrations now. All right, we got a standard. We got another standard. And that is not even a key pin. That's a driver pin. Number 3. That also is a driver pin. Number 4. Another driver pin. And you wouldn't be surprised to see that number 5 is also a driver pin. Okay, I'm seeing number 1, 3, 4, and 5 all threaded. Number 2 looks to be undercut on both sides. Very nice. Okay, this lock's representing the entire state of Colorado, Aaron. So let's see what you got in here. It is a commercial spool, number 1. And we knew that because we had counter rotation. Number 2, we got, oh, homemade. There's that key pin. Very nice, very sharp edge on that spool. Number 3. Again, another nice one. Very, very nice, very sharp edges on a homemade pin. Let's slide him over here. Where'd that shim go? There he is. All right. Let's be number 5. Very strong. I mean, he's shot out of there. I don't know if you heard that click or not. This is like a Christmas tree from an ASA, copy of an ASA Christmas tree pin. So you got that very sharp edge plus a narrow tip. And there's even a little bit, if I can get it up here, of an edge on that to grab Very nice. And the last one, pin 4. Whoa. Another one. Another little ASA copy. Little Christmas tree pin. Very nice. All right, springs. I am seeing nothing extraordinary. I think they're all pretty much the same. That just the links of the pins is what caused things to deviate a little bit, I think. Maybe. Nope. There it is. I knew there was a really strong one back there. We got a doubled up spring here in pin chamber 5. And there was another stuck one. Where'd it go? There he is. That was chamber 3. Another doubled up one. And I think that's it. Nope. There's another doubled up one in chamber number 2. All right. So this guy went on chamber 1. All right, here's what we're looking at, guys. On the bottom, we had basically all driver pins, no key pins, but we used the key pins of the top when we made deep, very sharp spools out of them. We had 2 ASA Christmas trees. Again, these are homemade, very nicely done, Aaron. And over here we had the single commercial spool. In terms of the springs, that's what was causing a lot of trouble getting in and out of there with the key. We had number 2, number 3, and number 5 were doubled up springs. I only felt 3 and 5, but that's not unusual. I miss so much stuff on these locks. You guys know that. Anyway, I appreciate your time. Stay safe, stay legal. Aaron, thank you, sir, for the lock. Appreciate it.